Good morning from Morrisville, North Carolina. It's mid-morning right now. Um, I'm under a trellis. Can you believe that? But at any rate, this story has to do with my first year at the University of New Mexico. I had attended the University of New Mexico from 1993 to 1998. You know, all right, so you've got a couple of do-gooders here. That's y'all's deal. But anyway, that's how long it took me. Um, and I lived at the time way too far away from campus. I think I lived in the South Valley, so near Harrison Middle School, if you know that area, off of Isleta. Um, anyway, in that area. So I took the bus often. Now, sometimes I didn't have the money for the bus, so sometimes I literally had to walk that. but I often did take the bus if I had the money. There'd be a bus, if I'm not mistaken, it would take me from Central Avenue around the University of New Mexico, if you will, west to downtown. Um, and this is where the story starts. So I'm sitting downtown, um, at a bench waiting for my bus to come to take me across the Rio Grande River. Well, lo and behold, a lady comes, an old lady. And by the way, I got to tell you, I don't know what it is, but I love sitting next to old ladies. They're calming, they're sweet, old, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of cool, it's platonic, but it's pretty cool, So, I always take great comfort in it, black grandma, white grandma, anyway. And so I'm sitting there. There's an older lady sitting there, so clearly you're not expecting any drama, right? Neither was I. So I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, this lady cracks open a can. Now, I'm not completely sheltered. Matter of fact, I lived in the hood, so I'm definitely not completely sheltered. I can tell a soda can from a beer can. But no old lady's gonna crack open a beer in the in the middle of the right. Not for everyone to see. Clearly, you're not going to do this, and I'd imagine there are open can laws. You just can't crack open a beer by the bus stop and start drinking, right? So, no big deal, right? Can't be an issue. Ignore it, because this is not, this is a soda can. It has to be. So I'm just sitting there and I'm chilling. This lady's sipping on her beer that I'm trying to believe is a soda. Then she takes something out of her pocket, she lights it up. Once again, I clearly am harshly opposed to substance abuse. But not blind to, I'm not, I'm not completely sheltered. That doesn't look like a conventional cigarette. It looks like, well, you know what the world it looks like. Um, or at least you know what I'm trying to tell you. But I'm just trying to believe that this lady can't possibly be drinking alcohol and engaging in substance abuse. Yeah, so even if you smoke that, the supposedly from the earth, I call it substance abuse, deal with it. but at any rate, we're all right, man. But so at any rate, I'm like, I'm trying to ignore this, trying to mind my business. I'm definitely have some questions, but I'm just trying to shut up about it. Well, the lady then turns to me and she says, I suppose you're wondering, what am I doing here with this beer and this, you know what it is, the the wacky tobacco, right? And I said, now obviously I absolutely wanted to know. I wanted to know what the whole deal was. But I chilled and I said, well, no, I don't know. No, man, I'm going to try to play it off. Well, then she said, now I'm going to couch the language. I don't cuss. So, that's just, you should have, I don't know, maybe there's a cussing interpreter here. But there's so much stuff going on. So much stuff going on. She started screaming, right? And she didn't say stuff, right? And she just walked away. And I'm sitting there just waiting for my bus. And, I had some shred of innocence. I gotta tell you, boy, that stuff was slowly going by the wayside, wasn't it? Anyway, I remember that story. Albuquerque was a very interesting place. I was trying to think of quite a few stories we have from there. But, boy, that shook me up. I mean, this lady had to have been in her 60s. But she had enough of it. I guess we all at times have had our fill of life, haven't we? Hopefully we don't take it to that extreme and that end. But, we all have, if you will, things that we're just plumb fed up with. All right. Well, anyway, I would recommend don't do that. If you have to, DM me. We can talk about it. Anyway, but anyway, take care, y'all, and appreciate your ears if you lent them. All right. Bye-bye.